This is thoracic CARs, so that mid-back CARs are controlled articular rotation, so it's really just a very intentional joint circle. So with the thoracic spine, I'm going to show you in standing, but a lot of times we'll start people in sitting or even in kneeling, so we can control the hips and the low back a little bit, because a lot of compensation will happen. People will be hula hooping or something like that, but really we want the movement to kind of come, you know, really in the rib cage, so in this region here, but you will get some of this relative motion through the lower part of the trunk. We just want to make sure most of it's coming from that rib cage region. So with the thoracic CARs, we want to give ourselves a little bit of a hug. You don't need to go crazy reach here, but really hands on shoulders. And then first motion, we're going to go into flexion. So you're going to think bringing elbows down towards belt buckle. Okay, and I really want to emphasize rounding through the mid back. I don't want to be doing this where I'm getting a little bit more hip and low back to move. I want to try to round through the mid back. So you may need to, if you were doing in standing, just engage the glutes and engage these muscles around the hips to just kind of keep them in place. So down towards belt buckle here, and then I'm going to rotate. So as I rotate, I want to maintain that flexion and really reach, if I'm going to my right, reach the right elbow toward the wall behind me. And then once I hit an end point, I can't go any farther while I'm flexed forward and rotated. And then I'm going to go into extension. So I'm going to bring right shoulder blade toward my back pocket as far as I can. So elbows come up a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring opposite shoulder blade to opposite back pocket. And then I need to crunch back down. So I'm in this position. And then I'm going to bring my left elbow toward the wall behind me and then rotate back in front. So that's a full circle. We want to go very slow controlled, just keeping note of what we're feeling. You're going to feel a lot of stuff moving through here, as we should. If you're getting pain, just making sure that the pain is behind you. If I'm moving to the right, pain's kind of like more on my left as opposed to me moving into pain. If I'm moving into pain, we might just want to come off that a little bit and not push through it, just because it might be more indicative of some things pinching there. So we don't want to push through that just to push through it.